It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. Moments away, it'll be the Sacramento Kings going up against the Portland Trail Blazers. It's been hard to come by a W lately for this Trailblazers group. They'd love to get back on a winning track. 7 losses in their last 8 games. That is not going to get it done, and they know it. And the Sacramento Kings, every season for over a decade, they finish below 500. Kenny, how do they break through?
Well, it's not going to happen tonight, Ernie, and it's not going to happen overnight, especially here in the West. It starts with the culture, stability, and getting quality people like Shaquille O'Neal, who's part of the franchise now, to help. That will help in time.
Well, you need talent, and in a small market, the draft is how you get it. The attitude on this team is much more positive nowadays. Though.
Okay.
I'll take your word for it. Let's send it to Kevin Harlan with the call.
The dome of the California Capitol building lit up dramatically here at our broadcast location in Sacramento. There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Blazers coming to town, hoping to notch one here in this one-game road trip. They haven't had the year to this point they were hoping for, and it may be tough, guys, to right the ship for them.
Yeah, and they've just looked sort of lost out there lately. You know, they're not playing with a whole lot of purpose or drive, and you just can't wait for good things to happen. You've got to make them happen.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys, undisputedly, Damian Lillard is the leader of this Blazers team. Now, Yusuf Nurkic said, he's the best thing that's happened to me. To have a superstar in this league as a leader, a friend, and a teammate, it makes me better. Kevin?
LDA, you can't get much higher praise than that. Thanks. You know, Chris, parity, always a question, in this league and how you try to get teams to advance. But over a long season, it seems like any team can surprise you on any given night.
Yeah. Almost every team has the talent that can beat you, especially in a one game. You must respect your opponent. Sometimes it can come down to schemes, coaching. Sometimes it can come down to just one bad shot. You can never underestimate motivation as a factor, and that's where the good teams separate themselves. Who can continue to have that same focus every night, and in the words of Coach Popovich, that appropriate fear of your opponent.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Lillard and McCollum, the deadly backcourt pairing. Al Farouk Amino is out there with Evan Turner, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. From the arc, Bagley with the rebound. Feeds it to Shumpert. Great D that time from Nurkic. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the 76ers from 18 feet away. That one a little long. Right side Shumpert, inside. Koufos makes it off the glass. Koufos has got his first points of the game.
Nice. Look how alert Shumpert is. He knows whenever one of his teammates is open to get him to rock.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Lillard, the pass to McCollum, and the shot goes in.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now, here's Koufos. And Shumpert kicks to Bagley. Outside, Bogdanovic. Just 5 to shoot. Trying his luck deep. They get it back. A pass to Fox. Another shot. And no good. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And there's the pass to Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
I like to see this Lillard patient reading the D. He finds the open man.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Fox against Lillard. Fox kicks to Bagley. Over Aminu, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. For Portland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Lillard against Fox. Turner looking around. Passes it to Aminu. 4 on the shot clock. The shot by Lillard wide open. The three-pointer is right on target.
With his ability to accelerate, defenders have to be careful against Lillard. It's either give him the 3 or risk the blow-by.
Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. Here's Bagley. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You know, when Marvin Bagley entered the league, there were some questions as to which position would he play, but the versatility he brings is special. He can guard a number of positions, score inside and out, and he is a tremendous rebounder.
Two shots.
No good on the free throw. And one thing you can't question about Bagley, Greg, his intensity level.
As competitive as they come, he's ferocious around the rim. Oftentimes, he looks like he wants it more than anybody else on the floor.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
And one of the youngest rookies when he came into the NBA, Bagley reclassified in high school so he could get to college a year early.
Now, here's Nurkic. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia. Fox kicks to Shumpert. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Bagley. Lets it go with a 3. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Bagley's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, this is what smart point guards do. Fox is adept at realizing the defense's mistakes and exploiting it.
Lillard finds McCollum. Over Shumpert. Nurkic the pass to Lillard. Good on the three-point shot. Lillard's got 6.
You better play up on Lillard at all times, especially when the pass is coming his way. You got to know he's ready to shoot once he catches it.
Here's Bagley. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
For the Sacramento Kings, their last game a loss to the Lakers. Fox dishes to Shumpert. He kicks to Bagley. Good ball movement here by the Kings. To the inside. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Shumpert with the steal. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Bagley, and finished off by Bagley.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
Fox against Lillard. Clock at 6. Shoots it. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. 8 points for him.
Well, Lillard is as tough as there is to contain in the pick and roll. He does a nice job of using the screen to get a little bit of separation.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, and in a hostile environment, they did not rise to the occasion, especially on the defensive side.
Yeah, they allow way too many easy buckets. I thought they lacked toughness and energy all night.
And Shumpert kicks to Fox. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
That's just a quick move to the 10 and an even quicker reaction by the D to stop him there.
Lillard misses. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
McCollum. The Kings have missed both of their free throws tonight, 0 for 2 so far.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
One shot, mind the lanes.
Free throw, good. Shumpert. Even as the team rebuilds, business booming for the Kings. Chris, ticket sales, sponsorships, you name it.
Well, the fans are doing their part to make this team a winner. You can bet that.
Now here's McCollum. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen at you. He's averaging over 29 points a game. The tray drains the three-pointer. McCollum's got 5.
A lethal shooter from downtown. McCollum, he enjoys opportunities to pull the trigger.
They get a hand on it, and so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last.
And a moment now to see some numbers for Bagley. Averaging 12 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
Well, yeah, lately he's been overachieving a little bit. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things to come.
Sacramento making a switch here. Labissiere's checked in, and Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Kings. McLemore has come in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And Yogi Ferrell subbed in for Shumpert. And a switch here also for Portland. Cook, he's checked in for Damian Lillard. Here's Fox. 17 points for him last game against the Lakers. Now here's Harkless. He's covered closely. Yep, that one goes in there.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
Punch, counter punch. Neither club's been able to sustain an advantage.
Now here's Fox. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Bagley, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Portland's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Aminu with the bucket. Now it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
I'd like to see Aminu do more of this, Kevin. I mean, he has the touch to be effective inside.
Fox passes to Bagley. Back to Fox. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Cook kicks to McCollum. Pass to Aminu. Back to McCollum. Wing shot on the way. Harkless on the wing. 3-pointer on the way. That shot no good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. The pass to Fox. Labissiere in the high post to the wing right side. Ferrell kicks to Fox. 5 to shoot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA in team free throws. In fourth, the Trailblazers.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Cook, the pass to Aminu. Now, here's Nurkic. He dishes it to Cook. The shot from 20 feet away. That's good on the jump shot. Cook's got his first basket.
Realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, Kev, I mean, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
Down low, Nurkic with the steal. Here's Harkless, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
So a moment now to see the story on Yusuf Nurkic. Just an incredible month of basketball. 5th in field goal percentage, 10th in blocks, and don't forget top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And yeah, he's such an efficient scorer, understands the offense, moves without the ball so well. That's why he's top 5 in field goal percentage.
2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from Harkless. The clear strength of the Blazers is their backcourt of Lillard and McCollum.
Well, and the two complement each other so well. Both can create and dish for one another. Both can take over a game with their shooting, and they're the engine that drives this whole offense.
Harry Giles is checked in for Bagley. Stauskas is checked in for the Trailblazers. Seth Curry comes in for McCollum. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Kings trail by 4. Here's Ferrell. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
And the type of game that many coaches hate. Very little defense being played on either end.
Shooting just one.
One shot, mind the lanes.
And Yogi Ferrell, the undrafted Indiana product, went undrafted after staying all 4 years in Bloomington, but he has shown, Greg, to be a very strong player.
Yeah, and Ferrell is the perfect example of why you give a 4-year player a chance. Knows how to make the most of his time on the floor. I think he could start for a team, maybe be the 6th man, lead the second unit, play off the guard. He is just such a versatile player.
And Nurkic, the last few seasons, has shown that he can be a capable starter. The offense is solid, and he's a great rebounder. He'll get more than his fair share of double-doubles when he sees the floor enough.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Nurkic. And for Nurkic, a lot of how he plays, Chris, is based on where his head's at.
And that is a case for a lot of NBA players. Nurkic isn't alone in that regard, but when he is engaged, he can just attack the glass on both ends. The defense can use some work, but overall, he knows how to contribute.
He doesn't get the second one.
Well, the toughness and the edge Nurkic provides, it's awesome. A physical big man. He makes an impact on both ends of the floor.
Here's Ferrell. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Portland, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, you hate losing a game that you control for 3 quarters, but that fourth was just really an abomination in terms of how they played, and unfortunately, they took an L.
And that's a foul called on Yogi Ferrell. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Nurkic. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Oh, the superior strength on display. Nurkic excels at absorbing contact and muscling the shot in regardless.
And for Yusuf Nurkic, you see the flashes of how dominant he can be in every game.
I mean, the potential is there, and he is working hard to find that consistency. I do believe he's noticeably better when he plays with an edge. He's more in tune with what's going on. You almost want to rile him up or do something to tick him off before every game to get the best out of him.
1 shot, gentlemen.
Free throw good, Nurkic. You know, when it comes to ongoing contract negotiations, C-Web, how distracting did you find it for those players and for yourself to deal with all that going on?
It can be very distracting if you allow it to take over. What I would suggest for players in those situations, whether you're a restricted free agent or a free agent, I would give you one piece of advice, and I think LeBron has epitomized this. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about what team or what pending teams or what city you like to go swimming in or you and your wife visit in the summer, because all that does is create confusion. And all it does is send a message to fans and other players that maybe you're thinking about something that you can't control at that time. And so usually I think you should go introspective. You should work as hard as you can to improve and to get better. But that is something that definitely can distract you. And so hopefully you have a great layer of people that can be barriers from kind of the outside noise. The contract is going to be what it's going to be. And the only way you can continue to prove your worth is by going out there, executing every day on the court.
Good stuff. Portland leading by 5. 1:10 left to play in the first quarter. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. McLemore with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Giles. 6 to shoot. Back to Ferrell. From deep. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And here's Portland. They're on a 16-7 run. Curry finds Nurkic. Here is Cook.
And that's already his second foul. He may have to spend some time on the bench to stay out of early foul trouble.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Portland. Quinn Cook. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Chris, you've played against the Blazers and in Portland so many times in your career. Explain the love the city has for this terrific team.
Well, Portland actually was my favorite arena to play in. I love the floor, the seats, the lighting there. I just love playing there. I mean, the city lives and dies with the Blazers. They have crazy, die-hard fans there in Rip City. I mean, very few teams have a devoted fan base as the Blazers do.
Ferrell can't hit. Trailblazers leading by 7. Passes it to Stauskas. Curry kicks to Cook. Pass to Nurkic. With 2 seconds left over Giles. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You can't jump at the pump fake. Nurkic is too skilled at getting defenders up in the air.
2 shots.
Two shots.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. The leadership mantle, something that Damian Lillard welcomes. He talked about what that means to him.
A lot of responsibility. When things go bad, people are going to look to you first. They're going to point the finger at you first. And when things go well, they're going to give you the credit. So I think it's just a balance of those 2 things, being willing to be that guy and being excited about it. I think you got to have fun with it.
Right on the money as always. Lillard has excelled in that leadership role.
I mean, he plays with so much confidence and composure, but also it's the way he includes his teammates and gets to know them as individuals that makes him a franchise player.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
Well, and not only in terms of building the lead, but now the defense has to extend itself. That leads to other opportunities.
On the floor for Portland, Harkless is out there with Nurkic. Then there's Seth Curry, and it's Stauskas in at the 3. And you talk about that quick twitch athletes have. De'Aaron Fox is a blur in the lane. Chris, definitely an attack guard.
Oh, yeah, and it's not just his quickness, Kevin. I mean, it's his mentality, his aggressiveness. He's very competitive. He wants to impose his will on the game, and I love that.
Relax on the first.
Free throw good, Fox.
De'Aaron Fox, another hyper-athletic point guard out of Kentucky. Great size at 6'4". He can impact the game at both ends.
He's perfect from the line this time. And De'Aaron Fox made his mark at Kentucky with his terrific on-ball defense. He puts a lot of pressure on you.
Yeah, I mean, he picks up 94 feet, and that's really how you set the bar for your team, with how hard you compete at the defensive end.
Now, here's Curry. 11 points for him in that last game against Philadelphia. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Cook. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
The D a little slow to get in his face. They're fortunate it didn't cost him.
Offensive rebound. Here's Labissiere. Off target at the rim.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the Kings signed some quality vets last season, but when the losses piled up, they decided to go young. Now, the focus is on development. The veterans still have a role providing steadying presence on the court and in the locker room. Kevin?
David, it certainly is a balancing act. Thanks for that report. Here is Cook. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Here's Stauskas, defended by Labissiere. Knocked loose. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Ferrell passes to McLemore. Kicks it to Labissiere. A pass to Fox. With the shot. Misses off the left iron. Portland leading by 8. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And he comes up with the deuce. For Sacramento, they've gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Here is Cook, guarded by Fox. And it's Cook missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Nurkic with the block.
A defensive anchor. I mean, you got to admire how Nurkic uses his wingspan to turn shots back.
The feed to Harkless. Here is Cook, guarded by Fox, and it's Cook missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Now, here's Fox. He's covered closely. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Superior strength from the little man. Fox accepting the challenge and fighting through the contact well.
A lot of personalities in this game, Chris. Such a big part of what makes the NBA so entertaining.
Oh, man, think about our boy Dre, and Draymond Green, for those of you that don't know Day-Day. But Draymond Green, his personality is not only great for his team, but also for us fans when we see him on the court. How about Embiid, Mr. Personality on social media? You love it. And how about Jaylen Brown with his wise ways on the chessboard, the most interesting basketball player in the world. So all of these guys are exciting, fun personalities to watch for the game.
Now here's Lillard. 8 points for him. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And the pass to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Teardrop shot, and the layup is up and in.
Oh, the floater's a tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
The Kings trail by 9. Fox kicks to Shumpert. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Takes the 3. Again, the miss by the Kings. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter.
Evan Turner, the former number 2 pick out of Ohio State, he acts as a utility knife for this team. He can wear a lot of different hats. His versatility might be his best trait.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And with Turner, as you mentioned, Greg, he can play both wing spots and does whatever you need from him on offense.
Well, you like what he's playing in the post and bullying small wings. Much better from that area of the floor than from outside. He also can act as a playmaker, very adept at running the pick and roll.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Oh, Turner, he's so valuable to this team. He's a guy who can play multiple positions. He can score, rebound, he can pass as well.
Trailblazers leading by 10. And here's McCollum for 3. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Oh, yeah, up by double digits. They're trying to keep the momentum, keep the foot on the neck. That's his focus right now.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And the more we see from McCollum in the NBA, the more his edge, Chris, comes out game after game. He is a fiery competitor.
Well, I love that McCollum will get right in the face of the opposition and talk right back. I mean, he backs up what he says with this game, so why not? It's rare to see a hard-nosed guy like McCollum play with such an edge.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 9. Offline with the baseline jumper.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Oh, he's not happy to pick up a 2nd foul. This early in the game, he's got to be careful now.
It's McCollum on the wing, guarded by Shumpert. Aminu with the bucket. Aminu's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Fox against Lillard. Fox dishes to Bogdanovich. Poked loose. Now Turner, looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And the basket by Lillard.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3 ball here in the second quarter.
Fox kicks to Shumpert. Here's Bagley. Out to the wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Shumpert. And that one's good. His 2nd basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And that was textbook shooting from Shumpert. He was able to square up and knock it down.
Outside Turner. Now here's Harkless. Defended by Koufos. The 3 from McCollum. And Shumpert pulls it down. The Kings trail by 16. The wide open look here for Fox. Good on the triple. Fox has got 12 points in the game.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Here is Lillard. He's got 11. McCollum left side over Shumpert. Misses off the right iron.
They haven't been able to count on his scoring tonight, but still, here they are in the lead.
Over McCollum. Shumpert, no good. Trailblazers leading by 13. Unloads from 13. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Turner. That's 10 points for C.J. McCollum.
McCollum is a sniper from the mid-range area on the floor. Always got to know where he is on the court.
Bogdanovich finds Kufis. Over Harkless. And that one comes up a bit short. Portland's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Pass to Aminu. Lillard outside. From outside, off the mark. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Bagley the pass to Bogdanovich. C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound. For Portland, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Steps back and shoots. And he hits the jump shot. 12 points for him.
And he can score in a number of ways. I mean, he can burn you. He's an offensive powerhouse. Inside, outside, off the screen, off the curl, the pop back, the layup, the dunk, the three. You name it.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round 1.
And this first game is always interesting. It's going to give us a sense of what the dynamic between these teams is going to be this season.
Portland on defense. Fox with it. Picked up by Turner. Fox kicks to Shumpert. Pass to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
McCollum, no good.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Now, here's Bagley. 23 points his last outing. Here's Fox. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing. Well, the Kings, they're trying to create some continuity. I mean, the coaching and the front office positions are now signed through 2020. They say there's a unified vision on getting back to the playoffs. That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
McCollum against Shumpert. Over McCollum, again Sacramento. And the Kings have built a solid front office, and they're sticking with the plan as Coach Yeager is now in his 3rd season.
Well, stability is crucial. I mean, we remember the debacle before Coach came in. I mean, you want to hire good people and empower them to do some great things.
Here's Aminu after the made shot from Amon Shumpert. Lillard finds McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's giving them a nice lift this quarter. The shots are falling for him.
Now, here's Fox. 14 points for him. Lillard comes with the double team. Here's Bagley. And it's in there.
And how about the strength on display there? Even when you whack Bagley, he's outstanding at fighting through it.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Some changes for Sacramento. Giles checked in for Kufis. This year comes in for Bogdanovich. And Yogi Ferrell subbed in for Fox. Portland also making some changes. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Harkless. And Nick Stauskas is subbed in for Evan Turner. That's good from Bagley.
Well, Portland, as a franchise, they seem to be in a tough spot. I mean, they've had some bad luck with draft picks, and at the same time, they've lost some free agents to other organizations. I mean, they're too talented to go full rebuild, not with their stars, but they're still missing a piece or two from really being a danger in the West come playoff time.
Here's Lillard, and it's Sacramento with the rebound. Giles has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ferrell for 3. The shot will not fall. And it's Portland the other way. Chris, for the Blazers, as you mentioned, you worry they'll continue to remain static in the West.
Yeah, I do, because they're too good to rebuild. And right now, you know, it seems like they're not an elite team and they're not a bad team. So how do you figure it out? And it reminds me a little bit of the Hawks about a decade ago. They were always a playoff threat, but never found that next stage. Hopefully the Blazers can shake things up to get them where they need to go.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possesses. Well, he's doing his best to get them back into this game. He's been money from the field.
Here's McCollum. The rebound by Giles. The Kings trail by 12. Here's Shumpert. Aminu grabs the miss. Aminu's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lillard, right side. McCollum outside. Offensive rebound, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Here's Nurkic. He's got 7. Here is Cook. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it. Second chance shot. The offensive rebound. C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Portland. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, they've been shooting poorly. Is that good defense or bad offense?
Probably a little bit of both. You know, I think we're competing defensively, and they've missed some opportunities.
It's led to good results for you, though. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Boy, we have a lot to discuss. After 2 quarters, it's Portland out in front. They are leading by 12. Shaq, how do you think Portland played?
You know what, Ernie? I got to stand up on this one. I salute to their bench. Man, once the starters came out, man, the others just came to life. You got to love seeing that kind of contribution come from the others. Man, they look beautiful tonight.
And Kenny, what'd you see from Sacramento?
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
A nighttime glimpse of the Tower Bridge, one of the landmarks here in Sacramento. Welcome back, everyone, to the capital of California. Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
His points production thus far, off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, right. I mean, the defense hasn't had an answer for this guy yet. Just too skilled, too driven thus far.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They led by as many as 18 points. De'Aaron Fox out there with Iman Shumpert. Then it's Bagley. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Koufos in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Koufos with the block. Here's Shumpert. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists here tonight.
I just like Shumpert's shot selection. He knows when the D's not on him to pull up.
Lillard dishes to McCollum. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. McCollum's got 16 points.
And this is why McCollum is an all-star caliber player. Possesses the ability to score on intense defense.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Chris, I don't think Damian Lillard will ever be accused of lacking confidence. He'll tell you about how great he is all the time.
And that isn't a knock. I mean, all top NBA players need to believe that. Lillard has said he feels he deserves to be all NBA. Sometimes it just feels like he's looking to be disrespected, and just so he can use it as motivation during the season.
Now here's Lillard following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. He gets that one. 13 points for Damian Lillard.
Love how assured Lillard is from this spot. He's a confident shooter. He likes pulling up from anywhere.
Sacramento moving it around. Here's Bagley. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Oh, that's the goal every trip. Get the good look from close range.
Lillard from outside, but they recover it. Nurkic can't hit.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
Now here's Shumpert, and it's Bagley at the elbow. And there's the foul. It goes on Evan Turner. That is his first foul of the game. Shumpert passes to Koufos. Back to Shumpert. 6 on the shot clock. Inside, here's Fox, and he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 16.
It's good seeing Fox work his magic down there, looking unafraid, even though he's not the biggest of guys.
Here's McCollum. Koufos grabs the miss. The Kings trail by 13. Here's Bagley. Count that one. Bagley's got 4 points now in the quarter. Portland's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Near the 3-point line, it's McCollum. Sacramento grabs the miss. Fox has got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. Let's now pause to take a look at the scoring breakdown between the front and back court of tonight's contests for Sacramento.
And their guards really have done what they could to keep it close. What little offense they've been able to generate has come from the backcourt. They just need a little more balance.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 19. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
And we've seen just how incredible McCollum can be when he is feeling it. One of the few guards in the league who gets everything to fall when his shot is on. It's why he can just erupt with huge scoring nights at any given time.
For Portland, they have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
That free throw missing.
And the evolution of McCollum has been fun to watch, and he's not done yet. I mean, an efficient guard who shoots the lights out.
And he's good on the second. And so Dave Yeager has had enough. Timeout.
Well, their goal was to limit their turnovers. I mean, they've wasted way too many possessions with giveaways.
Well, a chance to check out Evan Turner. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging 9 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
Well, yeah, lately he's been overachieving a little bit. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things to come.
And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Outside, Bogdanovich. Makes it off the glass.
And you can see the comfortable level Bogdanovich has. I mean, close to the rim, he knows he has the touch.
Lillard with it, now guarded by Fox. And Damian Lillard, good for the 3. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's reason number 1 there in front. I mean, his shooting has been almost flawless.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 16. Here's Bagley. C.J. McCollum with the rebound. McCollum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bagley brings the double team. Lillard from outside. It's good from long range. Lillard's got 19 points.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Here's Fox, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Damian Lillard.
A gear-shifting player who keeps you on your heels. I mean, Fox, he's great at picking up contact.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
2 shots.
And that one misses. Chris, one strength for the Kings has been their bench.
Well, their reserves have carried them at times. I mean, for a young team, though, you know, you're developing guys, and you like that competition. The subs pushing their counterparts in the starting lineup, that's not a bad thing.
Maurice Harkless is checked in for Al Farouk Aminu. And he sinks the second.
What sticks out about Fox is his speed. He's one of the fastest guys in the game at both ends of the floor.
McCollum left side. Sacramento grabs the miss. Shumpert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Fox, and it's sent back by Lillard. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, since the rise of the Warriors, we've seen a fair amount of soul-searching by the league's other contenders. There is incredible pressure to shake things up. Now, sometimes it can elevate a team, but we have often seen it also can tear a team apart.
It can be fragile for sure. David, thank you so much. Here's Lillard after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Lillard with it, now guarded by Shumpert. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. 21 points for Damian Lillard.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Bagley. He's got 16. Count the basket. Bagley's got 6 in the quarter.
Look, Shumpert, he's like a Swiss Army knife. He does a little of everything, including passing it well.
And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. There's the dish to McCollum. Great touch on the 16-footer. McCollum's got 22 points.
Yeah, Greg, and if you're going to give somebody that shot, don't let it be him.
Now the pass to Bagley. Bogdanovich against Turner. Here's Bagley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Here's a look at what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Golden State Warriors.
And for their matchup with the Magic, that's where you have got to bring your A game, especially when you know you're going to be fighting an uphill battle all night long.
First free throw is good. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Giles checked in for Koufos. Labissiere comes in for Bogdanovich. McLemore's checked in for Shumpert. And Yogi Ferrell subbed in for Fox. Seth Curry, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And he can't hit the second. Well, the Kings moving their G League affiliate from Reno to nearby Stockton, California, which is a 45-minute drive from the Golden One Center.
Yeah, I love it, and the Kings fans have more of the Kings brand to support. I mean, it's all about accessibility for players and personnel. I mean, a definite change in climate, though. They'll get cooked.
And Sacramento has possession. After the miss from Damian Lillard, 5 to shoot, down low, Labissiere, and he makes good on the layup. Labissiere's got his first 2 points of the night.
The D doing all they can, but Labissiere is just a master at finishing from there. I mean, even while getting hit.
And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Dishes to McCollum. Right at the free throw line, and the jumper is good. McCollum's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Something lit a fire under him this quarter. Their lead's safe as long as he's on the floor.
Passes it to McLemore. 11 feet away. Bagley, no good. Trailblazers leading by 14. Harkless finds Lillard. Now here's Harkless. Defended by Labissiere. It's good. Harkless has got 5.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Ferrell passes to Giles. Back to Ferrell. To the paint, and it's Bagley in the corner. Here's McLemore. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Harkless with it. 5 points in the game. Lillard outside. McCollum kicks to Harkless. It's McCollum on the wing, guarded by McLemore. They get it back. Curry on the wing. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Two shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw good by Curry for the Trailblazers. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Harkless. Nick Stauskas comes in for C.J. McCollum. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Damian Lillard. And both free throws good for Curry. And it's the Kings with the ball. It's an 18-point game. Ferrell kicks to Giles. Now here's Bagley. He's guarded closely, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Here's Aminu, and he's good on the 3 ball. Aminu's got 7 points in the game.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, they've been tremendous from beyond the arc. It's a shift from what they did in the first 2 quarters, though.
Now, here's Bagley. He's got 21. Labissiere, the pass to McLemore. Hits it from three-point range.
That's the kind of player McLemore is. He is always thinking of shooting as soon as he gets the ball off the pass.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Trailblazers. 16-point lead. Here's Stauskas, guarded by McLemore. The reverse, and it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. Here's Curry. He's off on that one. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Pass to McLemore.
2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the third. Ferrell kicks to Bagley. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Cook, the pass to Curry. Back to Cook. 1:31 left to play in the third. Tries it from the top of the key. That one falls. He's got 8.
Look, I don't know how he got that one to go. About as tough of a shot as you can think of.
Here's Ferrell. He has 5. Sacramento moving it around. From deep, McLemore. They grab their own miss. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Labissiere's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, and just look at Labissiere, just staying after it and creating additional opportunities for his team.
Here is Cook. He's got 8. Curry, good.
Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Yeah, but he has a big height advantage, but that's somewhat mitigated out there on that perimeter when you got to come check him.
Here's McLemore. Portland knocking down that triple moments ago. Pass to Ferrell. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Ferrell's got his third bucket of the night. Portland leading by 14. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Now here's Curry. He's tightly guarded. Here's Nurkic. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 9 points for Nurkic.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now Bagley, the 19-foot shot, and again it's Sacramento converting.
And I tell you what, when Bagley plays with energy, it is difficult trying to stop him. Awesome at just staying on the attack.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Trailblazers out in front. They lead by 14. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Oh, yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish that time.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, they've got Seth Curry. Nurkic is out there with Aminu, and it's Stauskas in at the small forward.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Gotta respect Shumpert's hops. He knows how to get up and dunk on.
Trailblazers leading by 12. Cook looking it over. Outside Curry. He kicks it to Nurkic. Over Giles, and Nurkic gets it to go. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
Kevin, that type of D, that's not going to get it done. I mean, it can't be giving up those kinds of shots.
Giles, the pass to McLemore. After showing some promise in his first few seasons, it seems Ben McLemore's C-Web is at a crossroads.
Yeah, he's had a hard time making a sustained impact on the floor. I mean, he wasn't drafted to the best situation. He gives good hustle while he's on the floor, but it's hard to notice anything else. He's hard to be a rotation player when there isn't anything you can offer at a high level in the NBA.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
The former Jayhawk McLemore, a gifted scorer who can really light it up in a hurry.
Kufis checked in for Harry Giles. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Turner's checked in. That's off as well, so he misses both.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
It's stolen by McLemore. Here's Shumpert. And then Shumpert slams it in.
Shumpert is a tremendous athlete. You see how effortless that was, getting up and making a poster?
And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now here's Turner. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Evan Turner, a wing player who helps in ways other than scoring. He can bring up the ball and initiate the offense, and he's decent in the post and clever when he gets it inside.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, C-Web with Evan Turner, the former 2nd overall pick, he gives you a little bit of everything.
The one thing missing from Turner's game, though, is outside shooting. He had a career 30% shooter from beyond the arc. But the instincts on taking threes, still, he's at his best when he attacks the rim and creates for others.
Both free throws good from Turner. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Here's Ferrell. Nurkic with the steal. Shumpert against Curry. Kicks to Cook. Shot clock at 6. The teardrop falls in. And the Trailblazers lead by 16.
Oh, the floater's a tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
Ferrell passes to Bogdanovich. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. At the top of the key, Labissiere. They get it again. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
See how Shumpert just powered through that? So good at converting, even when he gets knocked around.
Sacramento making a switch here. Fox is checked in.
Shumpert. Shooting just 1.
One shot.
Free throw good. Amon Shumpert.
No, I love Shumpert. I mean, defensively, he's reliable, but offensively, you know, these guys now can depend on him, and he has a great sense for when to shoot the ball as well.
Nurkic can't hit.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
Now here's Shumpert. And Al Farouk Aminu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Bogdanovich finds Labissiere. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Shumpert. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
Outside Curry. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here is Cook, defended by Labissiere. And it's Cook missing.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. Down low, Kufas, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Here is Cook, guarded by Fox. A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Curry brings the double. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. So for the Trailblazers, McCollum comes in for Curry, and Lillard subbed in for Cook.
Damian Lillard.
Shumpert against McCollum. Shumpert passes to Fox. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Now here's McCollum. And Costa Kufas picks up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
I love how Lillard takes the initiative on offense. I mean, Kev, he's a creative and talented guard who's been absolutely on fire.
Now here's Labissiere. And slam dunk by Shumpert.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Give the loose D an assist on that one. Get a body on him.
Here's Lillard. And here's McCollum. Offline from the high post. Shumpert against McCollum. Yep, it counts. Shumpert's got 24 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's McCollum. And it's off the back rim, no good. The Kings trail by 7. Now, here's Fox. Tries from 10, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Damian Lillard. Goes to Kufas, some call him 2K, over 10 years now, hard to believe, of NBA experience.
Wow, he's a quality player out of Greece. I mean, a quality role player. He knows his role. Rebound, defend, finish inside.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. It's a 5-point game. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home.
And over his career, Aminu really has improved his three-point shot. I mean, the defense has to honor it.
And Shumpert kicks to Fox. The pass to Bogdanovich. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Facilitating from the inside. I mean, that can be a valuable asset from any offense.
Trailblazers leading by 6. Passes to Aminu. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Takes the 13-footer. Great positioning on the putback.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Lillard. McCollum outside. Nurkic in the post. Defended by Kufis. Hits. Count that one from Nurkic.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Labissiere, and again it's Sacramento converting.
Oh, I like seeing Labissiere expand his range, looking solid from the mid-range.
Portland leading. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Shumpert against McCollum. Out to Turner. Pass to Lillard. Lets it go from deep. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. Floats one. Sacramento grabs the miss. Kufis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Shumpert finds Labissiere. McCollum against Shumpert. McCollum passes to Lillard. This one for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
You got to love how clever Lillard is. I mean, he's exceptional at gutting the D apart with his dribbling moves.
Pass to Labissiere. Back to Shumpert. Nails the baby hook. Shumpert's got 17 now, just in the second half.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
To the middle, here's McCollum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one. The Kings trail by 7. With the teardrop. Knocked loose. Here's Labissiere. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time. Oh, he has to fight for that one. Doing the dirty work, getting after it on the glass.
To the middle. He kicks it to Fox. To the paint. Here's Kufis. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. And Lillard gets double-teamed. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Six to shoot. Puts it up. And good. He nails it. Lillard's got 7 points for the quarter.
Nice bucket. There's no question about his skills at the offensive end.
Here's Fox. Here's Kufis. That one, no good. Great D that time from Nurkic. And Costa Kufis picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Bagley, he's checked in for Sacramento.
Marvin Bagley.
.119 left in the 4th quarter. And Turner kicks to Nurkic. McCollum outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Portland.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Damian Lillard.
Wow, he owned this game. He never stopped working. He did it all for them, and you can't help but admire that kind of effort.
Now, here's Bagley. After the miss from Damian Lillard.
Got to push Bagley out of the paint. Once he's close to the rim, he is locked in on scoring.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And Lillard gets double teamed. Back to McCollum. Launches it. Sacramento grabs the miss. Bogdanovich wide open. No good on the 3. And so it's Portland winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. And did we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. You know, we got a little more physical. We did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.